In our previous videos, we set up our React Native app to call the WordPress REST API and then render our post content to our React Native screen here. And we saw that the content renders, but it shows us these HTML tags. And in this video, we're going to talk about how to render this content without the HTML tags and with the formatting that you would intend to show your users. If you're following along from previous videos, you'll see a few changes that I've made in my React Native code. First of all, I've in the very last video we made about essential WordPress plugins, we created a custom post type called blog posts, and so I've updated this URL where I'm fetching my WordPress content from, and I'm fetching that blog post content now. And I've also went ahead and I've created a new component called post, whereas before I was just looping over this post content and displaying text elements. I've created this new post component, and it's in a folder called components, and then it's post.js here. So just a very simple component that just renders this text to a screen. I've created a GitHub repo for this series, and so I'll put a link in the description for the branch that you can check out to pick up where this video starts. So the first thing I want to do is I need to install a npm package called React Native Render HTML. So this is going to be the component that's actually going to handle transforming the HTML content that I get from the API into React Native code that I can actually use in my app. So once that's installed, I can go into my component and I can import an HTML component from that package. And then I'm going to go into my post component here, and I'm going to replace this text component with that HTML component. Now, to get going, I only need to pass one prop into this component, and it's actually called HTML. And I'm going to make that content.rendered, which is exactly what I was rendering to the screen previously. So format that, save it, and you're going to see already that my content looks a lot better. Those paragraph tags are no longer there, and this content is just being rendered as normal text. So I've noticed that I'm getting a warning here, and it's telling me that HTML property of HTML has been deprecated. Okay, so I've just checked the docs for this library, and it's telling me that this component has been updated now, and instead of accepting an HTML prop, it actually wants me to pass a prop called source, and it wants an object with a HTML property. So that's the correct API for this React Native Render HTML component now.